Alright, so I know this setup might be a little bit scuffed this time, but welcome to week 16 of becoming a YouTube Go. I know my sub counts like on the screen or whatever, but I'm like too lazy to swap my stuff on OBS. But it doesn't matter. Now, last week, I'm pretty sure I just talked about my ZA video, the one I fully dropped. If you don't know what I'm talking about the full sort of playthrough of Pokemon Legends ZA, where I had to commission a thumbnail and all that stuff. Now, it did good though. I'm gonna say, well, good, but it did better than the other ones. I think I got like 1.1k. I'm looking at these stats, but I'm also going to factor in that it was probably heavily influenced by all the shorts I've posted on it. Now, that still reminds me, I actually gotta record some more shorts which I have scripted out. I might filter through some of them and maybe just like delete some because it might not really be all that right now. But I'd say the shorts, like I said, they get views sometimes, but I don't really focus too much on them because it's like short viewers. These are not like long-term, long-form watchers that don't really help me, you know, grow and build my community even more. But I did recently drop a video on Legends ZA, which was the challenge one, which I'm pretty sure I talked about last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been showing a thumbnail. But it is the Can Serena B Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, it's been up for like I think 18 hours now. I mean, it looks to be doing decent. It's currently like 541, almost couldn't talk there, 541 views and 42 likes and 1 dislike. I also thought to myself, like, I swear to God, every single thing I post about ZA gets like dislikes or whatever. Like, people really hate this game. But again, it is a new format on the videos. Well, format challenge slash idea. I still feel like thumbnails like this are very— Can Serena beat— oh my God, if I can turn on my end, you probably didn't hear it out. But anyway, I feel like they just look soulless, bro. They don't really stand out, but sometimes just having the video idea itself should be good enough, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna see how it does. You know, I kind of had low hopes going into this. I don't really know how to like say it in any other way. Like, I uploaded it, and of course at the back of my head I wanted to do good, like, but I think to myself it's probably gonna do fucking shit anyway. Like, unfortunately, that's how I start the thing, which isn't like good, to be honest, but we'll see how it does, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be too mad if it doesn't do as good as I thought it would, but we'll have to see. Everything's basically new in this video, format, challenge idea. I can't speak much of it because it hasn't been up for 24 hours yet, but I think I'm actually gonna chill a little bit, like, for today. Well, I'm gonna stream in a bit, but tomorrow and maybe Tuesday, but probably not. But I'm gonna think of what I want to do next, you know. Since if this video does good, I'm gonna do another challenge. Or, well, can X beat Pokemon Legends ZA, you know what I'm saying? I was actually thinking of Diantha, I'm pretty sure her name is, the champion of Kalos. Well, at least in X and Y. This is probably pull off her team, which is pretty cool. But that's only if this one does good. Otherwise, I might go back to the Fangix or Raw Max. I did have ideas up ahead, like the Lost Hack series I sort of talked about. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically where I explore like old, like Raw Max or whatever, and shed some light on them, or at least story tell and shed some light on it in a way people haven't really done or don't do anymore. Like, I talked about this last time, the Pokemon Ruby Destiny series. Like, probably no one knows about that, and I can just imagine in my head that with good framing and stuff, and obviously storytelling, it can be entertaining, and people might be like, damn, this game's old as fuck, or someone might be like, yo, I should remember this game, you know, something like that. Like, I feel like it's very cool and you know, nice to do that type of stuff. But of course, I don't know how it's gonna perform, but I can't just let that analysis make me overthink. I just gotta execute, which is also something I've been thinking about since I'm watching I was just watching like content, I guess, around self-improvement a lot more. I mean, I've been on it for like a very long time and I still am, but it was only like these last couple of days, and something that stuck out to me in the videos that I saw is that a lot of people just don't execute. Like, the dumbass who executes before the analysis paralysis nerd actually makes more progress because he gets the, you know, real life experience and he doesn't hesitate on doing his shit, you know. Which is something I take pride in. Like, when I really think about it, like, at the very least, I try or I take action. I don't sit around and think about this idea for too long. The Serena one, I think I thought of it in like a day or two, and I was like, because I was just done with my own ZA playthrough, and I was thinking to myself, like, why don't they record this now? Like, I don't know what else to do. And I saw like a similar video, which was, can Ash beat Pokemon Legends ZA, which got like 160k views, whatever. And I saw, when I see that, I just think to myself, like, that shouldn't be like any, like, that should be able to be anyone who makes a good video on this game. Like, if I did a similar idea like that, I should get a similar amount of views. But of course, algorithm, views, like the people who see it and all this shit, all that shit matters. But just the core idea itself, it should have some positive effects at least. So when I just see something like that, I just know I can do it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I can do most Pokemon content that doesn't require like someone modding my game or some shit. You know, like these challenge videos where it's like you play as a certain character or Nuzlocke or whatever it may be. Like, I feel like now with my new level of editing, it's not gonna be as taxing. Not even like the taxing factor, but just the speed I'm able to do it at. I finished the game like, I think 5 days or something, 6. And of course I was editing the video while I was doing that. But it's like, I know people who probably do this shit and they probably take like a month or 2 just getting that shit out. And I really take pride in my work ethic, because I'm no slouch with this shit, you know what I'm saying? The video is like 47 minutes too, so it was a lot easier to cut out since I was doing B-roll, not B-roll, sorry, voiceovers, which really helps videos keep them concise. And once again, props to that distillation video. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, is one of the well, it is the proudest video I ever made on my channel, which was so taxing, but ever since then, like, the things I posted has felt like light work. And it kind of makes me happy, because that means I'm probably not like gonna get as burnt out. It's not like I'm rushing anything either, but it's like when I'm editing, I think to myself like, yeah, this is like kind of piss easy to compared to what I've done before, you know, even though I had to play like through an entire game. But other than that, we'll see. Like, this is pretty much it for this week. It's not really anything crazy. I was just working on the Serena video. Got it done in the week, obviously, so it's fine, you know, it's cool. We'll have to see how it does from a week from now, which we can talk more about this stuff. The shorts were doing decent, but I don't care too much about them. But we'll have to see what I do after. I did think of the Digimon Time Stranger one as well, but I'd probably upload the separate parts on the live channel, which is my second channel basically, and then sort of polish and run it through all that footage with voiceovers, and then post like the whole game on the channel. Since the first video of the Digimon one did really good after I changed like the title and thumbnail, so I might be able to capitalize on that, since at least a lot of the sort of Digimon viewers discovered that video. But then again, like, ZA is kind of like overshadowing its hype now. It's probably not as hype anymore, but I still think it can do decent. Well, let's see though, bro. Other than that, thank you for watching for this week.